Question 1. What should a driver do upon encountering a no-turn sign at an intersection? A. Make a U-turn to avoid the restriction. B. Follow the sign's instruction by not turning. C. Turn at the next intersection instead. Answer. B. Follow the sign's instruction by not turning. A no-turn sign indicates that turning is prohibited at the intersection, and drivers must continue straight. Question 2. How does an electric vehicle charging station sign impact parking availability and restrictions in parking lot? A. It has no impact on parking rules. B. Only electric vehicles can park in designated charging spots. C. All vehicles can park temporarily in charging spots. Answer. B. Only electric vehicles can park in designated charging spots. The sign indicates reserved spots for electric vehicles actively using the charging equipment. Question 3. What is required of a driver when they approach a crosswalk signaled by a push button for pedestrian cross sign? A. Speed up to clear the crosswalk quickly. B. Be prepared to stop for pedestrians who may activate the signal. C. Ignore the signal unless it is illuminated. Answer. B. Be prepared to stop for pedestrians who may activate the signal. Drivers must yield to pedestrians at these crosswalks when the signal is activated. Question 4. How should a driver respond upon driving towards a one-way sign pointing in the opposite direction of travel? A. Continue driving in the same direction. B. Turn around as soon as it is safe to do so. C. Stop and wait for traffic police. Answer. B. Turn around as soon as it is safe to do so. Driving against a one-way sign is illegal and dangerous, and the driver must safely correct their direction. Question 5. What does a double-lane right turn only and straight lane sign indicate about lane usage at an intersection? A. All lanes must turn right. B. One lane must go straight and others turn right. C. Lanes are assigned for both right turns and straight driving. Answer. C. Lanes are assigned for both right turns and straight driving. Drivers should choose lanes based on their intended direction to comply with the sign. Question 6. What must a driver be aware of when they see a bus carpool lane ahead sign on a freeway? A. The lane is about to end. B. They must exit the lane unless they meet carpool requirements. C. Any vehicle can use the lane. Answer. B. They must exit the lane unless they meet carpool requirements. This sign indicates a lane reserved for buses and vehicles with multiple occupants. Question 7. How should a driver adjust their driving in response to a slide area warning sign? A. Increase speed to minimize time on the slide-prone area. B. Maintain normal speed as the sign is just a caution. C. Reduce speed and increase alertness through the area. Answer. C. Reduce speed and increase alertness through the area. Slide areas require cautious driving due to potential road instability. Question 8. What is the proper procedure for a driver approaching a stop sign at a four-way intersection with no visible traffic? A. Roll through the stop sign. B. Stop completely, check for traffic, and proceed when safe. C. Proceed without stopping if no traffic is visible. Answer. B. Stop completely, check for traffic, and proceed when safe. The stop sign requires a full stop and assessment of cross traffic before proceeding. Question 9. How does the presence of a school crossing sign affect a driver's speed and alertness? A. No change to driving behavior is necessary. B. Increase speed to clear the area quickly. C. Reduce speed and prepare to stop for crossing children. Answer. C. Reduce speed and prepare to stop for crossing children. A school crossing sign requires drivers to be extra cautious and ready to stop. Question 10. What precautions should a driver take when encountering a one-lane road ahead sign? A. Use the lane for overtaking slower vehicles. B. Prepare for possible oncoming traffic and narrow road conditions. C. Ignore the sign if the road appears wide enough. Answer. B. Prepare for possible oncoming traffic and narrow road conditions. This sign warns of reduced road width, requiring careful driving and readiness to yield. Question 11. In what situations is a driver legally required to yield to a bus re-entering traffic from a designated bus stop? A. Only when the bus is signaling to merge. B. At all times, regardless of bus signaling. C. Never, the bus must yield to all other traffic. Answer. A. Only when the bus is signaling to merge. Drivers must yield to buses attempting to merge back into traffic from a bus stop when they are signaling. Question 12. How should a driver handle a situation where the GPS advises a route that contradicts posted traffic signs? A. Follow the GPS instructions strictly. B. Follow the posted traffic signs over the GPS. C. Stop and reprogram the GPS. Answer. B. Follow the posted traffic signs over the GPS. Traffic signs provide the most current and legally binding directions for safety on the roads. Question 13. What should a driver do if they encounter a temporary road closure with no detour indicated? A. Wait at the closure for directions. B. Turn around and find an alternative route. C. Continue through the closure if it looks safe. Answer. B. Turn around and find an alternative route. It's important to respect road closures and find alternative routes to ensure safety and legality. Question 14. Describe the legal steps a driver must take following a collision that results in minor vehicle damage but no injuries. A. Leave the scene immediately. B. Exchange insurance information with the other driver and report the accident to the DMV if required. C. Wait for police to report the accident. Answer. B. Exchange insurance information with the other driver and report the accident to the DMV if required. It's crucial to document the incident for insurance and legal purposes. Question 15. How should a driver react to an emergency vehicle approaching from behind while already in an intersection? A. Continue through the intersection at the same speed. B. Stop in the intersection until the emergency vehicle passes. C. Clear the intersection safely and then pull over. Answer. C. Clear the intersection safely and then pull over. It's important to move out of the way of emergency vehicles as safely and quickly as possible. Question 16. What are the implications of driving with a tail light that is not functioning properly? A. It has no impact on driving safety. B. It may lead to reduced visibility for other drivers during nighttime or poor weather conditions. C. It increases the vehicle's visibility. Answer. B. It may lead to reduced visibility for other drivers during nighttime or poor weather conditions. Maintaining functional taillights is crucial for safety. Question 17. Describe the procedure a driver should follow if their vehicle begins to overheat while driving on a highway. A. Continue driving to reach a service station. B. Pull over safely, turn off the engine, and wait for the vehicle to cool before checking the coolant. C. Increase speed to force air into the radiator. Answer. B. Pull over safely, turn off the engine, and wait for the vehicle to cool before checking the coolant. Overheating can cause significant damage if not managed correctly. Question 18. How should a driver adjust their driving in response to a flood area sign during stormy weather? A. Drive through quickly to avoid rising water. B. Avoid the area or choose a different route if possible. C. Maintain normal speed as the sign is just a precaution. Answer. B. Avoid the area or choose a different route if possible. Flood areas can quickly become dangerous, and it's safest to avoid driving through them. Question 19. What are the legal requirements for a senior driver to renew their driver's license in California? A. No special requirements. Renew as usual. B. Pass a vision test and, if necessary, a written and road test. C. Renew only during daylight hours. Answer: B. Pass a vision test and, if necessary, a written and road test. Seniors may need to meet additional requirements to ensure they are still capable of driving safely. Question 20. How should a driver respond if they accidentally drive past a pedestrian waiting at a push button for pedestrian crosswalk without stopping? A. Stop immediately in the crosswalk. B. Continue driving. Stopping now could cause confusion. C. Return to the crosswalk to allow the pedestrian to cross. Answer: B. Continue driving. Stopping now could cause confusion. It's important to remain vigilant and prepared to stop the next time to avoid such incidents. Question 21. What should a driver do upon approaching a highway off-ramp that has a stop sign at the end during heavy traffic? A. Stop at the sign, then enter the highway quickly. B. Yield without stopping if traffic is too heavy. C. Stop at the sign, then proceed when safe and clear. Answer: C. Stop at the sign, then proceed when safe and clear. It is crucial to follow stop signs strictly for safety. Question 22. How should a driver react when their vehicle's tire pressure monitoring system, TPMS, light turns on while driving? A. Ignore the light until the next routine vehicle check. B. Check and adjust tire pressure as soon as possible. C. Immediately stop driving and call for roadside assistance. Answer: B. Check and adjust tire pressure as soon as possible to ensure safe driving conditions and prevent tire damage. Question 23. What precautions should a driver consider when approaching a one-way street from the wrong direction? A. Continue until a turn is possible. B. Quickly reverse out of the one-way street. C. Stop safely, then turn around when it is safe to do so. Answer: C. Stop safely, then turn around when it is safe to do so. Entering or driving the wrong way on a one-way street is dangerous and illegal. Question 24. What should a driver do if they encounter an unexpected roadblock on a road with a one-lane road ahead sign? A. Drive around the roadblock if possible. B. Turn around and find another route. C. Wait until the roadblock is cleared. Answer: B. Turn around and find another route. It's important to handle unexpected roadblocks safely and legally. Question 25. How does the presence of a school crossing sign change a driver's responsibilities during non-school hours? A. It does not change. Drivers should always be cautious. B. Drivers can ignore the sign when school is not in session. C. Speed limits near the sign are only enforced during school hours. Answer: A. It does not change. Drivers should always be cautious. School crossings can be unpredictable areas with children present at any time. Question 26. What should a driver know about the legal use of a bus carpool lane ahead during off-peak hours? A. The lane is open to all traffic during off-peak hours. B. Restrictions still apply at all times. C. Only buses can use the lane regardless of the time of day. Answer: A. The lane is open to all traffic during off-peak hours, depending on local laws, which sometimes allow all vehicles to use these lanes during less busy times. Question 27. How should a driver handle a slide area sign during dry weather conditions? A. Ignore the sign as it applies only to wet conditions. B. Continue with usual speed as there is no immediate danger. C. Remain cautious as the area may still present hazards. Answer: C. Remain cautious as the area may still present hazards. Slide areas can be unpredictable and may pose risks even in dry conditions. Question 28. What steps should a driver take immediately after witnessing a vehicle accident in front of them on the freeway? A. Continue driving to avoid causing traffic congestion. B. Stop safely and call emergency services if necessary. C. Move closer to get a better view of the accident. Answer. B. Stop safely and call emergency services if necessary. It's important to assist with accidents safely without obstructing emergency responders. Question 29. How should a driver respond to flashing pedestrian signals at a crosswalk with a push button for pedestrian cross sign? A. Speed up to clear the crosswalk quickly. B. Stop and wait for pedestrians to cross, then proceed. C. Continue driving as pedestrians will wait. Answer. B. Stop and wait for pedestrians to cross, then proceed. Always give right of way to pedestrians at crosswalks. Question 30. What legal obligations does a driver have if they hit an unattended vehicle in a parking lot with a no-turn sign? A. Leave a note with contact information on the damaged vehicle. B. Report the incident to the police within 24 hours. C. Both A and B are correct. Answer. C. Both A and B are correct. It is required to leave your contact information and report the incident if significant damage occurs. Question 31. How can a driver safely navigate a double-lane right turn only and straight lane when the lane markings are worn off? A. Follow the direction of the vehicle in front. B. Use the right must lane for turning and the left for going straight. C. Guess the lane functions based on the position of other vehicles. Answer. B. Use the right must lane for turning and the left for going straight. This ensures compliance with typical traffic rules for lane usage. Question 32. What is the correct behavior for a driver when approaching a stop sign that is partially obscured by foliage? A. Proceed with caution without stopping. B. Stop as if the sign were fully visible. C. Report the obscured sign to local authorities, then proceed. Answer. B. Stop as if the sign were fully visible. Drivers are required to stop at stop signs, regardless of obstructions. Question 33. Describe the actions a driver should take when approaching a steep downhill road marked with a slide area sign during wet conditions. A. Increase speed to minimize time on the risky road. B. Maintain a steady, slow speed and use a lower gear. C. Stop and wait for conditions to improve. Answer. B. Maintain a steady, slow speed and use a lower gear to control the vehicle's descent and prevent sliding. Question 34. What is the protocol for a driver if they need to use an electric vehicle charging station at a busy public parking facility? A. Wait in line and respect the queue. B. Use the station even if it means unplugging another vehicle. C. Check the availability online before going. Answer. A. Wait in line and respect the queue. Proper etiquette is essential to maintain order and efficiency at charging stations. Question 35. How should a driver adjust their driving when approaching an area with a high volume of bicycle traffic and a bike lane sign? A. Ignore the bike lane and focus on vehicle lanes. B. Increase speed to pass cyclists quickly. C. Be vigilant, reduce speed, and yield to cyclists. Answer. C. Be vigilant, reduce speed, and yield to cyclists to ensure safety for all road users. Question 36. What should a driver do if the traffic lights at an intersection are out and there is no temporary signage or police direction? A. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. B. Proceed with caution without stopping. C. Wait for other drivers to go first. Answer. A. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. This rule helps maintain order and safety during traffic signal outages. Question 37. How does a one-way sign affect decisions for lane choice and turning at intersections? A. It allows drivers to turn in any direction. B. It limits drivers to turn only in the direction indicated by the sign. C. It does not affect turning decisions. Answer. B. It limits drivers to turn only in the direction indicated by the sign, ensuring that traffic flows smoothly and safely. Question 38. What should a driver do if they notice their vehicle's brakes are less responsive when driving in an area with a slide area sign? A. Continue driving at the same speed. B. Pull over safely and check brake functionality. C. Increase following distance and drive cautiously. Answer: C. Increase following distance and drive cautiously. Less responsive brakes require more distance to stop safely, especially in slide-prone areas. Question 39. Describe the legal requirements for a driver when their vehicle breaks down in a bus lane marked with a bus carpool lane ahead sign. A. Leave the vehicle until traffic decreases. B. Move the vehicle out of the bus lane as soon as possible. C. Wait in the vehicle for assistance. Answer: B. Move the vehicle out of the bus lane as soon as possible. It's important to clear the lane to avoid disrupting bus and carpool traffic. Question 40. How should a driver approach a crosswalk where children are present and a school crossing sign is posted? A. Drive normally, as children are usually supervised. B. Slow down, prepare to stop, and watch for children. C. Increase speed to clear the area quickly. Answer: B. Slow down, prepare to stop, and watch for children. Extra caution is necessary near school crossings to ensure the safety of young pedestrians. Question 41. What should a driver do if they are unsure whether they can complete a right turn before the light changes at an intersection with a double lane right turn only and straight lane sign? A. Proceed with the turn regardless of the traffic signal. B. Wait until the next green light to ensure safe completion of the turn. C. Quickly complete the turn to avoid delaying traffic. Answer: B. Wait until the next green light to ensure safe completion of the turn. It's important to ensure that turns are completed safely without rushing, especially in complex intersections. Question 42. How should a driver adjust their speed and following distance when approaching an area with a bus carpool lane ahead during rush hour? A. Increase speed to match the faster carpool lane. B. Maintain normal speed and following distance. C. Reduce speed and increase following distance due to potential changes in traffic flow. Answer: C. Reduce speed and increase following distance due to potential changes in traffic flow. This adjustment helps accommodate the merging patterns and varying speeds in such lanes. Question 43. What is the correct procedure for a driver encountering a one-way road that leads into a multi-lane highway? A. Enter at high speed to merge smoothly. B. Check all directions and enter the highway cautiously. C. Use the highway shoulder to merge safely. Answer: B. Check all directions and enter the highway cautiously. It's critical to ensure safe merging by being aware of all lanes, especially when entering from a one-way road. Question 44. What should a driver consider when deciding to pass another vehicle in a zone marked with a no passing zone sign? A. Pass quickly to minimize time in the no passing zone. B. Do not pass. Wait until the zone ends to overtake safely. C. Pass only if the vehicle ahead is moving significantly below the speed limit. Answer: B. Do not pass. Wait until the zone ends to overtake safely. No passing zones are designated due to visibility or other safety concerns. Question 45. How should a driver react if they see a stop sign at an intersection that is usually controlled by traffic lights? A. Treat the intersection as having functioning lights. B. Stop completely, then proceed when it's safe. C. Ignore the stop sign if the lights are working. Answer: B. Stop completely, then proceed when it's safe. A stop sign in place of traffic lights means the usual signals are non-operational, requiring full stops. Question 46. What steps should a driver take to ensure they are giving right-of-way correctly at a school crossing with a crossing guard present? A. Always yield to the crossing guard signals. B. Proceed if no children are currently crossing. C. Stop only if directed by the crossing guard. Answer A. Always yield to the crossing guard's signals. The crossing guard's instructions are intended to ensure the safety of children crossing the road. Question 47. How should a driver handle a situation where their vehicle starts skidding on a road marked with a slide area sign? A. Accelerate to regain control. B. Steer into the skid while easing off the accelerator. C. Apply brakes firmly to stop the skid. Answer B. Steer into the skid while easing off the accelerator. This technique helps regain control of the vehicle during a skid, especially in slide-prone areas. Question 48. If a driver's vehicle is electric, what should they consider when planning to use an electric vehicle charging station at a shopping center? A. The maximum time allowed for charging. B. The cost of charging during peak hours. C. Both A and B are correct. Answer C. Both A and B are correct. Drivers should be aware of both the time restrictions and cost implications of using public charging stations. Question 49. What precautions should a driver take when driving through an intersection marked with a one-lane road ahead sign during road construction? A. Speed up to clear the construction area quickly. B. Follow detour signs and reduce speed. C. Ignore the sign if construction workers are not present. Answer B. Follow detour signs and reduce speed. It's important to navigate construction zones cautiously and follow any posted signage or directions. Question 50. When should a driver consider it safe to proceed after stopping at a stop sign if there is no visible traffic in any direction? A. Immediately after stopping. B. After at least 3 seconds, ensuring all directions are clear. C. Once they have honked to alert potential hidden traffic. Answer B. After at least 3 seconds, ensuring all directions are clear. This way helps ensure that the way is truly clear, especially at intersections with limited visibility. Question 51. How should a driver respond when approaching an area marked with a push button for pedestrian crossed sign during periods of low pedestrian traffic? A. Always stop, regardless of pedestrian presence. B. Proceed without stopping if no pedestrians are visible. C. Slow down and prepare to stop if pedestrians are present. Answer C. Slow down and prepare to stop if pedestrians are present. This cautious approach ensures pedestrian safety while maintaining traffic flow. Question 52. What is the recommended course of action if a driver encounters an unexpected detour sign along a route marked with a no-turn sign? A. Follow the detour, disregarding the no-turn sign. B. Turn around and find an alternative route. C. Wait for guidance from traffic officials. Answer A. Follow the detour, disregarding the no-turn sign. Detour signs temporarily override other traffic controls to manage traffic around obstructions. Question 53. How can drivers safely navigate around a one-way street that has temporary roadwork signs indicating a diversion? A. Follow the diversion signs while adhering to the one-way rules. B. Ignore the diversion and continue in the usual one-way direction. C. Stop and wait for roadwork to clear. Answer A. Follow the diversion signs while adhering to the one-way rules. It's essential to follow temporary traffic controls for safety. Question 54. What precautions should a driver take when navigating through a school zone marked with a school crossing sign while school is in session? A. Drive at the normal speed limit if no children are visible. B. Increase speed to clear the area more quickly. C. Reduce speed and prepare to stop if necessary. Answer C. Reduce speed and prepare to stop if necessary. This approach prioritizes the safety of children in school zones. Question 55. What should a driver do upon noticing a malfunction in the traffic light system at an intersection with a stop sign as a backup? A. Proceed as if the intersection is uncontrolled. B. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. C. Wait for police to direct traffic. Answer. B. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. This is the safest approach when traffic lights are malfunctioning. Question 56. How should a driver handle the situation if they find the electric vehicle charging station occupied upon arrival? A. Wait for a charging spot to become available. B. Park in a regular spot and wait for a station to free up. C. Immediately find another charging station. Answer. A. Wait for a charging spot to become available. Patience ensures that all drivers can access charging facilities fairly. Question 57. What actions should a driver take when they encounter a road marked with a slide area sign during heavy rain? A. Increase speed to minimize time on the unstable road. B. Continue at a normal speed as the sign is just precautionary. C. Reduce speed and increase alertness for potential slides or debris. Answer. C. Reduce speed and increase alertness for potential slides or debris. Safety precautions are crucial in areas prone to landslides, especially during adverse weather. Question 58. When driving through an area with a one-lane road ahead sign, what is the best practice for merging safely? A. Merge at the last possible moment to maintain speed. B. Use the zipper merge method where drivers take turns. C. Force a way into the traffic flow. Answer. B. Use the zipper merge method where drivers take turns. This method is recognized for its efficiency and fairness in traffic flow. Question 59. What should a driver do if they approach a crosswalk where the push button for pedestrian cross lights are blinking? A. Accelerate to clear the crosswalk quickly. B. Stop and wait for pedestrians to cross, then proceed. C. Ignore the lights if no pedestrians are present. Answer. B. Stop and wait for pedestrians to cross, then proceed. Always yield to pedestrians in crosswalks to ensure their safety. Question 60. How does a double-lane right turn only and straight lane sign affect a driver's approach to an intersection during heavy traffic? A. It requires drivers to choose their lane early to avoid last-minute lane changes. B. It allows drivers to switch lanes within the intersection. C. It indicates that all lanes may turn right or go straight at any time. Answer. A. It requires drivers to choose their lane early to avoid last-minute lane changes. Proper lane selection helps manage traffic flow and reduces accidents at busy intersections. Question 61. What legal obligations does a driver face if they fail to yield right-of-way in a bus lane marked by a bus carpool lane ahead sign? A. There are no specific penalties unless an accident occurs. B. They may receive a citation for obstructing public transportation. C. Only a warning is issued for the first offense. Answer. B. They may receive a citation for obstructing public transportation. It's important to respect bus lanes to ensure the efficient movement of public transit. Question 62. How should a driver prepare to stop at a stop sign when the road is icy or covered in snow? A. Continue at the same speed and brake sharply at the sign. B. Begin braking well before the sign to allow extra stopping distance. C. Stop at the sign only if other vehicles are present. Answer. B. Begin braking well before the sign to allow extra stopping distance. Icy conditions significantly increase the required stopping distance. Question 63. What are the considerations for a driver when a no-turn sign is posted at a busy intersection? A. The sign only applies to heavy vehicles. B. All turns are prohibited, and the driver must proceed straight. C. Turns are allowed outside of peak traffic hours. Answer. B. All turns are prohibited, and the driver must proceed straight. Compliance with this sign is crucial to prevent accidents and ensure traffic flow. Question 64. How should a driver adjust their driving behavior upon entering an area designated by a school crossing sign without a visible crossing guard? A. Increase speed to minimize time in the crossing zone. B. Maintain usual speed as no guard means less risk. C. Slow down and be prepared to stop for pedestrians. Answer. C. Slow down and be prepared to stop for pedestrians. Even without a crossing guard, drivers must be vigilant to protect the safety of children and other pedestrians. Question 65. What is the appropriate reaction for a driver when encountering a one-way sign that contradicts their GPS directions? A. Follow the GPS instructions as it may have more current information. B. Turn around or find another route that complies with the one-way sign. C. Stop and wait for GPS to recalculate a new route. Answer. B. Turn around or find another route that complies with the one-way sign. Traffic signs override GPS instructions for safety and legality. Question 66. What precautions should a driver take when exiting a freeway via an off-ramp with a stop sign at the end? A. Assume right-of-way and merge into the cross traffic. B. Come to a complete stop at the sign, then enter the cross traffic cautiously. C. Slow down but keep moving if the traffic seems clear. Answer. B. Come to a complete stop at the sign, then enter the cross traffic cautiously. Stopping fully at a stop sign is legally required and ensures safety. Question 67. How should a driver manage their navigation if the electric vehicle charging station is reported full on a route planning app? A. Proceed to the station and wait for a spot to open. B. Find and navigate to an alternative charging station. C. Ignore the report and hope for an available spot upon arrival. Answer. B. Find and navigate to an alternative charging station. This avoids waiting time and ensures the vehicle remains charged. Question 68. What is the best way to approach a slide area sign on a downhill during a dry period? A. Ignore the sign since it's dry and slides are unlikely. B. Continue with normal speed as conditions seem safe. C. Proceed with caution, maintain control and readiness for unexpected hazards. Answer. C. Proceed with caution, maintaining control and readiness for unexpected hazards. Slide areas can be unpredictable and require careful navigation even in dry conditions. Question 69. When faced with a one-lane road ahead sign on a busy highway, how should a driver prepare for the merge? A. Speed up to merge before others. B. Use the zipper method for merging, taking turns with other drivers. C. Force their way into the merging lane. Answer. B. Use the zipper method for merging, taking turns with other drivers. This method promotes fairness and reduces congestion during lane reductions. Question 70. If a driver is at an intersection with a stop sign and visibility is obstructed, what are the best practices for proceeding safely? A. Quickly pass the intersection to avoid potential hazards. B. Move slowly forward until they can see cross traffic and then proceed when safe. C. Wait for another vehicle to go first and follow them. Answer. B. Move slowly forward until they can see cross traffic and then proceed when safe. It's important to ensure visibility at obscured intersections before proceeding.